We're recording.
All right. Well, hello and welcome everyone to tonight's episode. Last we left off, the Gold Dawn had just finished defeating the beholder named Kivris that had settled in the underground city deep beneath Averheim. Kivris's death, however, had negative effects to those who were once under his control. With the psychic link severed, all of the orcs and dwarves once controlled by Kivris were racked with pain as their minds exploded one by one. Uh, that was not all. The fortress itself began to collapse as the magical essence that kept it together was now gone. The party, however, being much too dexterous to allow such a small thing to kill them, made it out with ease and with the help of a magic carpet. With the collapse of the fortress filling the cavern behind, the party was now able to cross, and then through the twists and turns of the cave, they found what looked like an underground river that they followed into an opening that had a island at the end of it. There was several boats there made out of a strange purple wood that you used to go east, I believe it was, to where the air felt the nearest. You rode for several hours before reaching the end of the tunnel, and you found a long black iron ladder that was about 300 feet tall. At the end of it was a wooden door that was locked from the outside, and Surbeck, quote unquote, picked the lock and then busted through the door. The party and Maria poured out one by one to what appeared to be a storage room of an abandoned tavern. Empty old dusty barrels filled the room and then led the party to the main tavern area. Obvious signs of looting were seen as everyone investigated this area. Ziv, using his tech, scoped out the upper floor with Bluetooth, his cockroach machine thing, and found a ghostly figure lingering in one of the rooms. Ophelia used the shard of glass to reveal that there was in fact hundreds of ghosts lingering and lurking within the tavern itself. While investigating, Golden found a necklace with an interesting pattern in the center and a red gem in the center of those patterns. Ophelia tried to communicate with one of the ghosts that Ziv saw, but the ghost only offered a cryptic message to run before Manfred finds you. Eve and Maria investigated outside of the tavern, and though they did not know where they were or were able to uncover any information, they did see a castle in the distance. This castle being very familiar to Ophelia, Castle Tempelhof, her old home. The party walked through the forest and into the outer parts of the city where humans dying of disease and starvation, as well as suffering from mutations, were found. To the party's surprise, No took a particular interest in the well-being of the mutated ones. As Bragrick took jabs at their appearance, No glared at him. No provided some comfort to the mutated man that she spoke to, and for the first time since meeting her, she revealed her face to the party, removing her mask and showing the Gold Dawn the stitched mouth that only offered blackness when looking inside. Feeling that her calling was best suited to help the unfortunate mutated people of Tempelhof, No bid the party farewell as she said goodbye to them once they reached the castle. Outside of the castle, Ophelia was greeted by a familiar vampire by the name of Erica. The two offered each other verbal jabs at each other, but eventually Erica opened the gates begrudgingly. Erica accompanied you all and Ophelia to Ophelia's old living quarters, but not before Surbeck jumped on the bed, breaking the bed legs from under it, much to Erica's delight. As it is extremely late, the party beds down for some much needed rest. And that is where we sort of left off last. Ophelia, I know your character doesn't quote unquote sleep, but after your bath, you went back to the room. Was there anything else you were doing?
No.
Okay. So you guys awaken
Since
to.
I'm
Go
an
ahead.
elf, would I wake up earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. I would attempt to find a bathroom to like wash myself.
Okay. So there are a few elves in the party that have all woken up around the same time. Did you guys want to do anything? Did you guys want to do anything?
Aside from like bathing, um, I would probably have a ration and then I would like read my potion book until the rest of the party wakes up.
Okay.
I would probably have breakfast as well after meditating.
Okay. So you guys awaken. Eve, you sort of awaken. The elves awaken before the rest of the people within the castle itself sort of wander into the main halls and begin to fill up the areas. It's always sort of loud and lots of conversation from what you remember, Ophelia. And Eve, I'll get you an update to your herbalism book quite soon. So yeah, you hear the sound of loud conversations and laughter and celebration. Most of you have slept for a few hours now. However, there's a mental and sort of physical fatigue that bogs down Surbeck, Ziv, Goldun, Bragrick, and Yope. This has to do with the fact that you are essentially resting within an area that's heavily corrupted by vampirism. So instead of benefiting from a long rest, you guys will roll 2 hit dice, and that will be what you recover, but you won't be expending the hit dice.
Oh.
Okay.
Do we recover hit dice if we had used them previously?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Quick question. What if you have full hit dice?
You would still be full. You're essentially, instead of going to full life, you're only recovering 2 hit dice worth of HP, but you're not expending the hit dice.
Okay, alright.
Did we have a long rest before we came to the castle?
No.
Okay.
So you guys kind of look around the room as you awaken, and you see that Maria is missing, but there is a folded piece of parchment in a nearby table.
I would read it.
Say that again.
You see that there's a folded piece of parchment on the table, and you notice that Maria is not with you anymore, not in the room. And then Eve said she's going to go over and read it. So the note reads, Gold Dawn, I wanted to thank you all for saving my life down in that dreadful cave. I have decided to head back to Aberheim, as I need to let our elder know that the sleeping soldier was a lie. They will need my help if Marcus's threat is in fact true, or not just some sort of elaborate trick by Kivarus. I wish you luck and good health, Maria.
Sorry, who was this?
You guys met her in the cave. I'm not sure if you remember.
She was one of the speakers.
Yeah, we were there for that, though.
You were, yeah.
I think we were there just for the beginning, though.
Right, yeah. So she was turned to stone by that creature that you guys fought, and then when you guys killed the creature, she came back to life.
We knew this would happen. I hope she has a safe journey. Would there happen, Ophelia, to be food in this castle? I presumed not, but I figured I'd ask anyway.
What?
Would there be any chance of food in this castle?
Zerbeck hungry.
Golden too.
Do I remember food
No.
being around?
No.
Okay. There's certainly nourishment for me.
Surbeck and Golddun find big wolf, we can make
Wolf steaks!
big wolf steak.
I'm gonna dig into my backpack and just pull out some rations to start eating since I can't find any food around.
Okay.
Same
Damn.
here.
Yep.
Now that I'm back into one of my homes, I would have changed back into one of my regal outfits and made sure I packed another two and just thrown out the other ones I had in my bag.
Okay. You just throw them out.
Yep.
Okay.
Be gone.
Ophelia,
Eve,
there happen to be a library here in the castle.
Yeah.
Would you mind explaining where it might be?
I take her along with me.
Okay. So you're heading towards the library area.
Mhm.
Okay. So you go in and you see the same layout you saw in the middle of the night, but at this time there is someone in front of the glass case that held the book that you noticed last night.
The book is still there, correct?
Yes, the book is still there.
Do I recognize the person who's sitting there?
No, just some unknown vampire guard.
Do I recognize this book as to one of those books of Archon?
No, you don't recognize that book in particular.
This is a library. Feel free to walk around.
I do. And do I find any interesting books?
What would you be looking for? Like, what would you deem interesting?
Well, first I'd be looking to see if there's a book of Archon around here.
Okay. You kind of take a look, and for the most part, it's a typical reading for pleasure. There's very little in the way of educational books. Some history, but that's about it. You don't notice anything out of the ordinary or anything that would indicate, Archon or Nagash.
Then I would see if there's any hidden passageways because of the books.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
While Eve is touching walls and pushing books to the side,
Okay.
I want to walk up to the guard by the case. Hi there.
Hello.
Are you the one who grants me access to these books here?
I grant nobody access to these books.
Okay, who will grant me access to the books right here?
You need to speak to Craven.
Claven? Is that what he said?
Craven.
Craven. Okay. Wonderful. And, where can I find Craven right around now?
I do not know.
If I look at a book and you're in front of me, does that count as giving me access if I'm not removing it from your vision?
Any book in particular you want to read?
What is the title of the book that I am interested in?
There is no title.
Oh.
It's the one in the case. You don't notice anything other than a couple of insignias on the front, and that's it.
Okay. What color is the book?
It's like a dark brown, and
Okay.
it's got a hard leather cover and binding.
I point that dark brown one here.
This book is forbidden. No one can read this book.
This particular book right here is forbidden.
Correct.
Is the book beside it forbidden?
Which book beside it?
I point to the one on the right.
It's one single book in the thing.
Oh. Oh, okay. Well then. Well, I guess I'll go get Daddy Craven to give me access. And I go look for him.
Okay. Eve, what was that investigation roll?
A 12.
Yeah. You don't notice any sort of secret triggers or switches or anything amongst any of the books.
I see. Do I recognize the significance of the book that Ophelia had interested?
And no. What are the rest of y'all doing?
I had to stick with Surbeck. I thought we were going hunting for some wolves or something.
Yeah, we saw dire wolf tracks or something outside. I wanna go find some dire wolf to roast up.
Okay.
Wolfstag!
Teokada, what are you guys doing?
I'm gonna go follow Eve and Ophelia to the library.
Okay. Eldriana? Bradrick?
I'm gonna see if there's any nearby like little workshops I can kind of just put my cannon and rest and tinker with it.
Okay. Eldriana, Teokada, what are y'all doing?
I'm gonna head to the library as well.
Okay.
Man, everyone's trying to read.
Yeah, let's just follow that guy.
Okay. So I'm assuming a large party is traveling with Ophelia and Eve, and then Goldun, Surbeck, and you guys are going to go hunting. Bragrick is going to go wandering about the castle.
Indeed.
Okay. All right, so why don't you guys, the hunters, give me a survival check.
Is Ziv with us? I'm curious.
I don't know where Ziv would be right now. I would assume he would go with Surbeck.
Oh Lord!
Oh boy.
We forgot to cast Bless too, eh?
Yeah, that still wouldn't have helped you.
Still wouldn't have helped. Did we find anything besides our own footsteps?
Instead of walking at the door.
13, huh? You find the tracks that you had found initially, and you follow them as closely as you can, but at some point you lose its trail. So you still see that they're large paw prints, much larger than a normal wolf.
Cannot find wolf.
I'm gonna point out the large size of the wolf print, and I'm gonna say, you know what to say about the bigger the wolf print, right? The bigger the wolf stake.
Surbeck want big wolf steak.
I'm gonna ask Surbeck what he wants to do. If he wants to keep going, keep hunting.
Maybe.
What do you say?
Maybe
Keep hunting.
see what others doing, then come back. Surbeck
Ah.
have wolf steak in bag, not fresh, but still tasty.
Let's go back then. Well, we can always come back for the wolf.
When I was examining the shells, did I find any smut?
Naughty.
No, not in this library.
Oh.
I'm just like, would they? No, they would not.
Those are only my personal libraries.
I figure, I have like
Ay, ay,
something
ay.
constructive to read, but maybe I want something fun. So, is that glass like magical, from what I can understand?
No, it seemed ordinary.
Just ordinary glass?
Yeah.
Okay. I exit the library, and is there anyone around?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people living with. Well, I say people, but there's a lot of vampires living within this castle.
Excuse me, we're people too.
But like they're moving, they're all hanging out of this tower along the walls, like along the hallways.
Yeah, they're just kind of mingling about. They're all sipping what looks like dark red liquids.
Mm. Is there like any secluded place nearby?
She's gonna create her own smut.
God. I mean, the easiest place to be alone at this point would be Ophelia's living quarters.
Okay. Interesting.
Ew, don't do anything gross there.
Is there any like lanterns, like out and like on, like candles of any sort?
Like, are you talking about along the walls, like to hold up torches or lights or something?
Yeah. Let's say that.
Yeah.
Is there like any tapestries nearby?
Yeah, there's lots of tapestries along the walls, on the floors.
Is there a tapestry and a torch nearby together?
Yeah, within relative distance of one another. I really want to know what's going to happen.
Is it like near the entrance of the library a little bit?
Yeah, I would say just there's a torch just on the outside of the doors.
Oh, okay. I would love to sleight of hand. Should I? I don't know. I don't know if I should do it. No, you know what? No, it's fine. Never. I won't do it. I had a plan in mind, but I don't want to do it just yet. I'll save it. I'll save it for now.
Okay. All right. So Bragrick, you kind of go wandering alone throughout the castle, and obviously, dwarves in this place are not a normal sight. So you get a lot of dirty stares, along with curious and confused looks. You get the odd occasional hiss and fang drop as well, but for the most part, you kind of navigate around, and you notice that there's a lot of closed doors or just restricted areas that you are obviously not granted access to.
Yeah. Yeah, keep hunting around.
Okay. Okay, so the rest of the group, you guys are looking for Craven. So Ophelia, you know that Craven's quarters is pretty close to like the war room area, and that's where Khan typically chills. He's kind of like the security of the castle.
Okay, and Craven is the one who was like appointed by Vincent, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Okay. So, do I have a relationship with Craven?
You have a relationship in the sense that you know who he is. He has a thing for you, and you have no interest in him whatsoever.
Excellent.
But Vincent appointed him in charge of the castle while Emilia was dealing with other things at a different coven.
Okay.
And he's older than you in the sense that he was created earlier, so he's a few hundred years older than you are.
Okay.
You're Celine.
What does he look like?
Kind of a broad-shouldered, shoulder-length haired, sort of square jaw, dark hair, tall-ish.
Okay. Cool. I go hunting for him. Because I know where his living quarters are. Oh, you know what? It doesn't matter. It's fine. I'll go looking for them.
Okay. You make your way through, and like Bragrick, you find these closed doors and guarded areas, and you kind of have to negotiate your way through because you have guests and outsiders with you. But with your status and your status connected you to Vincent, they begrudgingly kind of let you through, and then you make your way into the war room where you see Khan and Craven conversing.
Do I know that I'm allowed to bring outsiders in the war room?
You figure it's not a good idea.
Okay.
But you do it.
Yeah. I turn to the group. Hi, so it's a big castle. Look around, have fun. I'm gonna have a conversation. This is your cue to leave now.
Done.
Do they leave?
I don't know. Do you guys leave?
I go back to the library.
Are me and Surbek trying to leave with them, or are we still?
At this point, you're still making your way back into the castle.
I go to Ophelia's room.
Okay.
That's never a good thing.
We'll always love you.
You're on mute, Jeremy.
Oh my god.
I look at all her stuff, and I try to take the things that look like they haven't been touched in some time.
That
Or at
haven't been
least-
touched?
Who are least like, or out of all the things that she wouldn't miss. It's not easy to find. That's like not easily noticeably missing.
Are you stealing from me? Yeah.
Sounds like she's stealing from you.
You better wish Ophelia does not notice.
I said the things that look like they haven't been touched in a while. The things that are kind of hidden and not easily seen.
Okay.
That's her whole room.
Yeah.
She hasn't been there in so long.
Yeah.
I know.
All your shit's gone.
But like the things that be in the deep and dark back of the closet, that'd be so difficult to find.
You never know. That could be what I'm hiding.
And I try to
She's
take
hiding
her
a bo-
smut. I go on the hunt for her smut.
She's hiding a body. She's hiding a body. I'm calling it right now.
You're
Swear to
fine.
God, if I go into my closet and I see a goddamn like wait staff.
Do you find anything interesting?
Well, I didn't expect that, so.
Oh, boy.
Wow.
Let me think about what you are potentially stealing, and I'll get back to you. Okay. Yep, you're back in the library, you said? Okay. We'll get to your conversation in a sec, Ophelia.
I also would not tell anyone I'm going to Ophelia's room. This is a private thought I had.
Yep, I figured. Okay, so Yop, what are you doing in the library?
Can the guard see me?
Yes.
What is going on?
Okay, I walk around nonchalantly trying to whistle
Okay.
while perusing any interesting books that I see.
Yeah, talking about the books.
Similar
Should
to
we roll
Eve.
performance for his whistle? He's trying to whistle.
Yeah, if you want to make it a good whistle, roll for performance.
Alright, let's see. Oh, okay.
Damn, that's a decent whistle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's on point,
Old Spice.
on tune. And in terms of interesting books, yeah, similar to what Eve sort of saw. Nothing risque, if that's what you were looking for.
No. I look at the same book that was forbidden from being read by Ophelia.
Okay, so as you try to approach, it's in a glass case. It's closed in a glass case. So as you try to approach, the guard gets in your way.
Is it just that one book by itself?
Yes.
Hey guard, what's that book in that glass case?
It is none of your business, little man.
Well, I'm sure I could convince you to try to help me out and let me read that book for a little bit.
Convince me how.
He is undead, right?
Yes.
Can I try to charm him into use my charisma on try to convince him to
Yep.
let
Like
me read
that's
the
like
book?
it's like the control undead or whatever, right? I
No,
don't
no,
know the name of the spell.
I want to see if I can try to convince him first by
You're just
talking to him.
Okay. So what's your case? He's not buying your opening line.
Okay. Have you ever heard of this woman named Ophelia?
Yes, she came in here before.
I can give you private access to her
Ew.
room.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I could just walk in myself.
But I know some of Ophelia's dirty secrets. I have someone in this moment.
You don't. I.
I've what do I do? Okay. I can convince her to try to take you on a wonderful night.
Ew, are you whoring me out?
He's totally whoring you out. Give me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. Okay.
Hope you fail.
This makes me uncomfortable.
It would be unwise for me to try to take advantage of this Coven's master's basically daughter.
Okay. I cast Turn Undead.
Okay.
Wait, is it Turn Undead? Hold on.
I think it is. I think that's the one you're looking for.
Oh boy.
Okay.
It's the one where you can control an undead creature, right?
I think so. Sorry, Turn Unholy. So what do I need to do? How to do this?
Let's see.
Well, I think as an action, I can censure fiends and undead. Each fiend or undead that I can see or hear you within 30 feet, and they must make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, so I have to make a wisdom saving throw.
It's DC
And,
13.
Wisdom, you said, right?
Yep.
He just failed. So what happens now?
Can I send him on a long walk?
Hold on, I'm just reading through the turn unholy. So as an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer, and censoring fiends and undead using the channel divinity. Each fiend and undead that can hear or see you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. Fails the saving throw, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. The turn creature must spend its turn trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move into a space within it. Okay. Yeah, so I mean, from what it seems like, you could basically force him out of the room, but I don't think you would be able to make him wander around the castle aimlessly.
Okay. It only lasts for a minute though, right?
Yes.
Okay, I do that, and it. Is there any rooms that I can send him to?
The library itself is in a long hallway, so there's no rooms nearby. But you can he has to stay as far. He has to stay at least 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
And the library itself, it's about 15 feet from the door to the case that holds the book right now.
Okay, well, I'll send him the opposite direction of the book.
Okay.
And then while he's walking away, I'll quickly open the book and see what it's called, and then quickly read through as much as I can while he's walking away.
Okay. So there's no title on this book, But as you flip over the first page, the cover essentially, you can see that it's written by somebody named Andrea Tanillo. And you continue flipping through, and for about the minute of quick browsing, you kind of get the sense that this is a history of the coven. Basically, Andrea was the notary that took notes of everything that happened within the coven. So meetings, dealings, etc., killings, whatever. And you kind of flip through all the pages and you see various chapters dedicated to each coven master. So there'd be one on Vincent, there'd be one on Emilia, and then there'd be one on Marcus. But as you kind of flip through, you feel that one page in particular is heavier than the others. And there is a patch of skin that's pinned to the page.
Delicious.
How many seconds left before
You're pretty much running out of time at this point.
I put it back?
Okay.
And then I whistle my way out of there.
Like nothing happened.
Must be the wind. And then I go find the group.
Okay. Ophelia. You are now in the room with Craven and Con.
Well, hello.
Con turns to you. Hello, my love.
It's been so long.
It has. Craven will kind of turn to you. Where have you been?
Sort of all over the place, actually. It's quite nice to be home. How have you been?
Been well. What brings you home?
Honestly, we were just in the area, and I felt like it would be a shame not to be home. Also found out a lot of interesting things, so...
Like what?
Well, I found a neat little mask. And I got permission to wear that mask, so that's kind of cool. I'm referring to the golden death mask. What else? Talked to some ghosts. I saved a few souls, believe it or not. Yeah. It's been fun.
Well, sounds like you've had a grand old time. So, will you be staying for the awakening?
Oh, absolutely.
Fantastic. I'll make sure Erica has something ready for you.
Thank you. It's good seeing Erica. Forgot how much she hated me. Quick thing. I was in the library, and there's a pretty little book in a case. And apparently I need your permission to read
it. You mean Andrea's book?
Do I know who Andrea is?
Yeah, you know him to be the notary of the coven.
Yeah, by the time I had my history lesson.
Yeah, we had to close that one off. See, Andrea had a particular talent for telling lies, and Vincent was afraid that those lies in the book would essentially spread within the coven, so we had it locked up.
Ah, I see. What were the lies?
You know, lies about Vincent himself, the coven, various dealings.
I mean, fair, I suppose. Vincent always had a really good hand on making sure everything was perfect. Could I read it?
I mean, you don't remember?
Oh fuck, have I read it?
You've probably read it a few times. That's
Okay.
why you. That's why you remember the pattern from that.
Oh, right. I don't remember much about it, if I'm being completely honest. I probably just skimmed through it. But, I remembered a pattern and I want to make sure if that's the thing I'm thinking about. You're welcome to come with me.
Yeah, I think that would be wise.
I smile.
Did I find anything interesting in her room?
So you find I would say several rings and earrings that are in, you would assume, unused, like the sort of most unused because they're at the back of the sort of drawers and the dressers that she kept them in.
Okay.
You do find some dusty types of dresses, but you think that it might be a little bit too obvious to grab those.
Okay. Can I grab the piece of jewelry in the far back part of where it is that she would never notice that it was gone? The one that's furthest in the back.
Okay. Yeah, it's a gold ring with what looks like a red gem set in the center.
Also, did I find any smut?
No, you did not find any smut.
Ophelia creates around. She doesn't go looking for it.
Okay. And I would go on the hunt for like an apothecary type of place in this castle.
So Ophelia, Surbeck and Golden, at this point you've obviously made it back to the castle. And you can see Ophelia being accompanied by a vampire that you've never met before.
I would follow them.
Oh boy.
I will follow them as well.
Oh boy.
Stealthily, of course.
Are these your bodyguards?
Sort of. I extend my hands outwards and kind of point down. Kind of soft. I'd like to not be in the middle of battle.
Surbeck interrupts. Surbeck looking for big wolf steak. Could not find. Hoping there's big wolf steak here.
Agreed.
I whisper to his ear. Great in battle, not the smartest. It's quite ideal.
Indeed. Well, as you probably realize, we are not meat eaters, but so you won't find a wolf steak in particular here. But I'm sure if you go into town, you'll find regular food.
Okay, Surbeck, go.
I will pat Surbeck on the back and tell him, let's go find some food. I'm starving in here. Yeah, they ain't got nothing. We're guests here, and they can't even give us a simple food, simple dinner.
Is this like those really fancy places where just consistently there's a person holding a tray of wine?
Yes, quote unquote wine. Yeah.
Yes, excellent. I ensure I snag one. And I refresh his if his is empty or if he doesn't have one.
Okay.
Out of game, you said there's a town here, right?
Yes.
Is there a place where they could sell herbalism kits?
Yeah. You would assume in a city this big, you'd find something.
I look for that.
Right? Are you going to venture out with the greenskins then?
I will venture out the greenskins and explore the town and find a herbalism kit.
Upon Eve meeting up with us, I'm gonna ask Eve what she's. Eve, what have you been up to while you've been here?
I went to the library.
Ah, read anything interesting?
Mostly lots of books on history. And I tried to see if there was a hidden passage in the bookcases, but I found nothing.
Surbeck
Eve.
yawns at the thought of a book.
Eve, you know I'm a divine fellow. You can't lie to me.
I'm not lying. I actually did go to the library. I actually did find a lot of history books. And I actually did try to go and find a hidden passageway in the bookcases.
Ah, very well.
Surbeck is going to tell a story about one time that he found the biggest wolf steak that he's ever seen, and it was bigger than him, but he's lying about it.
I won't say it. I'm gonna let it happen.
All right. Okay, cool. So, Ophelia, you are in front of the library doors now with Craven, and he opens the door and lets you in. The guard. Good evening, sir. Yes. Let the young lady read the book.
I wink at the guard and I extend my hand.
He opens the case and then makes his way just outside of the doors.
Okay.
So you open it up and you see the same thing that Yope saw. Same author, same sort of dealings here. Hey, he's in.
He made it.
I hate Asus monitors so much.
Wait, this is your monitor the whole time?
Yeah.
All this for a monitor? What?
Dude, I don't even want to get into it, but I had to uninstall drivers, reinstall drivers, unplug, replug a million times, restart computer a million times. Anyway, I'm here now. We in map tools yet?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay.
All right, so Ophelia, you flip through the pages and you remember like the brief history. You remember the history sort of coming back to you about the Coven, and these are all stories that sort of Vincent told you or things that you read. Mm-hmm. You sort of instinctively turn the page somewhere close to the middle, and you can see the iconic icon of V for Vincent. Oh. You see walls of text that detail this ancient war between vampires and werewolves, and this was in to the north in Norska. You continue to flip through, and you can see this image of the visual representation of that war. You can see that it's a battle between two armies. One of beasts fighting alongside of men. The men have the same branded V on their shoulders. And the other army is an army of mortals led by vampire generals. You also learn about how the chain was established, how Vincent started it, and then during Vincent's first rule, Marcus's brother, his pestilence began to sort of surge throughout the Northern Coven in Norska. You learn that he kept them as slaves, like the werewolves. He kept them as slaves to sort of watch over them because they weakened by daylight. You found out that Vincent took a wife who later gave birth to a girl, and as you flip the page, you can see that she looks just like you.
Oh. Did I know that?
Didn't know that.
I did know that? Sorry, you're cutting out for me.
You did not know.
Okay. I look to Craven, since I'm assuming he's looking at where I'm skimming through.
He sort of has his back to you, just so you have your privacy kind of thing.
Okay. Does it say who he took as a wife? Does it say her name?
The name is an unusual name because of the Norskin descent. So it was a northern woman. You see the name Siggy.
C-E?
Siggy.
Oh, okay. Anything else on what happened to his daughter and her?
So she died during birth, and the daughter named Sonia was later. You continue to read through it, and you can see that later on she was actually condemned to death by Vincent himself.
Oh. Okay.
You continue to flip through several pages. You're kind of moving on, and you find several images of this great battle outside of a burning castle. And you see below one of them is a scripture. The scripture reads, "Of this, excuse me, as this of the score of brave souls who entered Lucian's fortress, a single vampire survived, and that was Craven. He was richly rewarded, and he was richly rewarded for setting the Great Blaze and for returning with evidence of the werewolf alpha's demise."
That was like the skin, right?
So this is on the skin itself is pinned to the back of this page. So as you go to flip it, you realize it's much heavier.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you continue to flip through, and you find the next starting chapter that starts with an M. That would be for Marcus. However, at this point, Craven interrupts you. You done yet?
Almost. Haven't quite found what I was looking for, but I did find out some other stuff. And I look back down.
Continue reading?
Yeah.
No, we must go. I have things to attend to.
I quickly skimmed through the pages to see if I could find the thing that belongs to the medallion.
The pattern?
Yeah.
You would have noticed it when looking at Sonia's picture.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Okay. Around that time, because it talks about Craven already, does it say, would I know in that timeline where Craven would have been?
Where he would have been, what do you mean?
During the whole era of Sonia and the weird name I couldn't remember.
Siggy?
Ah, yes.
No. You know that he was some sort of a general.
Okay. Okay. I close the book. It's been a while since I've seen you this busy. I put the book back on the shelf and I close it slowly.
Thanks for understanding. And that he kind of leads you out the door.
Where does he head afterwards?
He heads back towards where he came from with Khan.
Okay. Just before he separates from me, I just grab him by the shirt before he goes too far. Hey, quick question. I don't want to take up too much of your time. And I imagine I wouldn't have left the necklace in my quarters, so I would have pocketed it. I take it out. Do you recognize this?
It looks like Sonia's old necklace. Where did you find that?
In the house.
A house?
Yeah. I very briefly described the house we were in.
On the outskirts of the city?
Correct.
Interesting. I'll have a team look at it.
Let me know what you find out.
Keep it safe in the meantime.
Very well. well. I put it back in my pocket. Thanks for helping.
You nod and briskly walks away.
Do I find an apothecary or a place for that?
Yeah, we're venturing into town. We're on a trip.
Okay, what are the rest of y'all doing before we get into that?
I don't know where I am.
I just assumed you were following Surbeck the whole time, so you're with Surbeck. So.
All right, where are we going, Surbeck? And I slap him on the forehead a little bit.
Wolf steaks in town.
Okay. Hey, is Gul'dan with us?
Yep.
Gul'dan, if we find a place with blacksmithing tools, I could probably fashion you something.
Ah, perfect. Thanks.
And I also want to work on this. Is the schematic ready to be created for the basilisk eye thing? Or the whatever it was?
Been able to finish it yet with Bragrick, but you got about a quarter of the way done.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, then I guess if we find a blacksmithing place, then I'll work on Gul'dan's new armor.
Okay. Yop, are you with them as well? I can't remember.
I just whistled my way out of the library.
And then where did you go?
That's still whistling.
Can I whistle my way down to the basement?
To where? Sorry.
To the basement? The dungeons.
You try to get there, but like Bragrick, you're sort of cut off either by closed doors or by guards.
I whistle somewhere else.
Okay. Teokata, Eldraona, where are y'all? Are you venturing into town as well?
Yeah, I'll go into town and see if I can find like some kind of a workshop.
Okay.
What is this? Do they have any like tattoo places, or is that like a very specific thing to like other areas?
They may. The only thing you have to sort of base it off of is what you saw in Musion, and for you, both being human cities, you figure you might find something.
Okay.
So,
is there? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I pretty much try to explore the castle while whistling. So do I end up in a place where I'm allowed to go to?
No, you're always sort of circled back to either the main dining hall or the hallways that have the living quarters in them. But that's about it. Like, you can never really get into the meat of the castle.
Okay, then I guess I'll go outside as well.
So you're all outside, I assume. Yeah. Okay, cool. So you guys are all outside looking for various things. Let's get some other music going here.
The music is following us.
It's following you through the thing.
Where's Ophelia right now? Oh god.
You guys are all sort of scattered around the city itself, but you guys walk outside and you can tell that it's night. Like, it feels like it's nighttime, even though the sun should be out. It's like the full moon out, everything, and you hear the sounds of creaking signs as well as the occasional wolf howl in the distance.
Oh,
perfect.
Was that a real wolf that you have in your room?
Hey, dude.
He timed that. He knew it was coming. He timed it.
So you're in an area here that you know as the called the Upper City, because this is where the human class as well as some of the nobles in the city live. When you guys dropped off initially, you guys were in the Lower City at that time. So you guys kind of make your way through, and you see various shops and things. We'll just go from the top down, since you guys are all looking for different things. So, Eldreana, you said you were looking for a workshop of some sort. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
Yeah, so specifically in search of arrows.
So you and Eve both find like the general store that would sell these types of things, and you have your assortment of arrows. Eve, you find a herbalism kit there, which the shopkeeper has told you is 5 gold pieces.
Perfect. I also want to buy 8 rations.
Rations.
Mm-hmm.
So rations. Just trying to.
Ooh,
Oh,
that's
that's
Surbek's
a
stomach.
That's a hungry wolf.
Part.
Each ration is 5 silver pieces.
Perfect. I do it anyway.
You want just standard arrows, Eldreana?
Are there other kinds of arrows available?
You see what looks like crossbow bolts, which don't work for you, obviously. Yeah, you don't see anything other than some typical arrows. You see some crossbow bolts as well as what looks like blow dart needles. Each arrow in bunches of 20 is 1 gold piece.
I'm just saying how much I have. Oh, actually, I have quite a lot. So one gold is for a pack of 20?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna get. And how much do they weigh?
Each bundle of 20 is 1 pound.
Okay, I'll get 5 sets.
You're gonna get 100 arrows. Okay.
Am I right in terms of like currency where like 10 silver equals 1 gold?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe, yeah. I had to change it. That was too much wolf.
I didn't see a problem with that. I just figured there's a bunch of wolves in this region we're in.
I also had to stop because, you know, Surbek would have felt bad. Out of all that howling, he still didn't find one.
Get the wolf, sir. Get him.
Surbek's literally forgot his name.
Alright. Am I right to assume Surbek, Golden, Yope, and Ziv are all together?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'd say so.
Surbek would try and get a blacksmith to turn all the random weapons that he has into javelins as well.
Okay. Yeah, you guys find a blacksmith nearby. But he explains to you that, you know, it's going to take a while for the work to be done.
Okay. Surbek will hold off on it then.
Okay.
Go and try and find a place to have a feast.
I'm gonna look at Ziv, pull up the glowing plate armor I found, and say, "Hey, can you fashion some wing slots for this?"
Oh, of course. Can I fashion some wing slots for that?
Sure. Yeah. You,
Okay.
Like you said, you just needed some sort of a table.
Okay, so another question about like schematics and stuff. So it says the amount of time it takes for me to learn a schematic is based off of the complexity, and then I also have to spend money to actually like fully learn it. So would you say that the basilisk guy is like a simple or a trivial thing?
I would say it's simple. In terms of you having to spend money to officially learn it, I mean, you have all the materials, so I don't know about that. I think you're just coming up with the idea with Bragrick. So
Okay, and you said Got you. Okay, so it takes 2 hours to learn a simple one, and then I had one more question about. Actually, I'll get to it later. It's fine.
No problem. All right, so it takes a bit of time, but you you manage to borrow the blacksmithing tools and stuff in the shop there, and you grab, or you manage to fashionably cut open some areas for golden wings to span.
Do I have to roll to see how nice these slots are?
Yeah. Give me what is that?
Tinker check.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my
God. Fortunately for you, you do find some sort of a tattoo parlor.
Hey, this man's being tatted. Oh shit!
I got a 19.
Yeah, it's awesome looking.
Can I sell back? Can I sell my other set of plate to the blacksmith? Is he interested?
1 second.
Oh god.
Wait, I think I have one of those glowing red plate mails as well.
I think you do, yeah.
Yeah. Can I put that one on and sell the plate mail that I'm wearing right now?
Sure. Yep. So the blacksmith is offering you each 300 gold pieces.
Okay.
I'm gonna laugh at him and say, "Now I know you can do better than that. Come on, this is an immaculate set of plate armor. You know it's worth at least 1,000."
The shopkeeper just quietly points to all the battle damage on the armor itself, and then says, "Tree fitty."
800.
345.
Oh shit.
750.
No, in all seriousness, the best I can do, 375.
I'm gonna slam my hands on the table and ask him if he thinks I'm a joke, and if this is how he's gonna treat someone like me.
Give me an intimidation check.
Can I help assist him in that?
Sure.
Oh, I might need the help. Oh god.
Jerry, this is gonna be the Flava Flav.
It's terrible. It's terrible. I don't hate
You
it.
slip on the countertop.
I hurt my hands on the 11.
On the counter.
Yeah, you go to slam your hand down, and you accidentally hit the edge with your wrist first, and it doesn't really make a sound. It just kind of goes. It's like a wrist crack. 375. Take it or leave it.
They're gonna ask Yop if he sold his for 300.
No. How about this, shopkeeper? We trade for something that's of equal value instead, rather than gold.
Yeah, what do you got? What are your wares? Let me see your wares.
You kind of look around. You can see that the wares are all of mundane build. So mundane plate, mundane chain. There'd be your typical armory. So in terms of weaponry, you would have your pick, but nothing is magical.
I would have thought something would have piqued my interest coming from an upper class.
I gotta agree. Quite disappointed myself.
I take my my plate and walk out.
Yeah, I can take my plate and walk out.
Have a good one, gentlemen.
Hey, before Ziv leaves, can I buy some ammo?
Right. You need ammo.
Like, I'm gonna stay. Actually, I'm gonna stay with Ziv. I'm gonna be his muscle.
Appreciate it, dude. Goblins aren't very intimidating, you know.
Hey man, you might scare him too much. He might not give you enough ammo.
True.
Did you ever buy your stuff before?
No, I've always been looting them.
Right. Okay.
I have 6 sniper ammo and then 9 handgun ammo.
What are you looking for? Are you looking for sniper, handgun? Which one?
Probably both, and then I'll take a stack of 20 shots each.
20 shots each, eh?
Yeah.
So the sniper ammunition will cost you 5 gold pieces for 20.
Mm-hmm.
And then the hand ammunition is going to cost you 2 gold pieces for 20.
Sorry, how much for the handgun?
2 for 20 rounds.
Okay. Alright. Alright, I pay the man. And
Alright.
I'm good.
Alright, so as you guys leave, you hear what you think is Eve walking down the street, but upon closer inspection, you realize it's not Eve. Ashley, if you can describe your character.
Alright, what's his name?
My character is a half-elf. She's wearing a fur coat, and she has short green hair.
That looks nothing like me.
Dark.
It sounded like.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's the name now. Yeah, that's the reaction.
To Golden, I'm like, whoa, her hair's the same color as my skin. You ever see that before?
Not in all my traveling days.
Whoa. And then Ziff goes, hey lady! Oh shit, I dropped my pencil. In game, I
Pencil
dropped.
up off the ground. There, you seem to have dropped this.
Oh,
Whoa,
thank
she
you.
sounds like somebody we know.
Whoa,
She
you
has
do
it back.
sound. Hey, thanks for that. I've never met someone with hair the same color as our skin.
I would like to reply in green skin and chuckle and say, I'm not surprised.
Whoa, she speaks our language too.
Wow.
What are you doing here?
Well, my caravan recently arrived, and we are here to pay contribution to the vampires who have helped us rid our country of the wolves lately.
We have a vampire friend as well in our party.
Yes, then I owe her a great deal of gratitude. Is she from the city then?
I think so. Honestly, all these vampires confuse me, but I think she's from this city. She's really nice.
They are usually.
Yeah, she when she talks to me, she sits down a bit so she talks to me at head level, so I'm not looking up to her, which is always a nice thing.
Yes, understandable. She's their race, very good. Excuse my comment, I was taught by vampires, so my accent is not so good.
I think you speak great.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Speak very smart.
Very smart. Thank you.
This is our friend Surbek.
Hello.
Hello, Servek.
I'm gonna put my hand in front of my mouth. Mind the smell. He can't help it.
Oh no, smells like home is good. What was that?
You said it smells like home. Very good.
Smells like home, very good.
No, smells like home.
Yeah.
didn't
Where's
hear
your home
that.
again?
Surbeck smiles.
Where's my home?
Yeah.
I grew up in Kislev.
Do we know where that is, DM?
It's terribly cold.
I
Kislev,
know that.
right?
I know where that is.
That's where Borat is from.
Very cold winters.
Yeah,
From
it's
where?
the north of
Kislev.
the empire.
I'm gonna kiss
Kazakhstan?
Kislev.
Very
Ah,
nice.
Is nice.
I'm gonna ask if she knows. Do you know of my mother then?
Your mother?
Of course.
Your mother is from Kislev?
Well, my mother is very well known.
Please tell me, who is this?
So my mother fought a demon along with people from Kislev and Bretonia. We fought against a very powerful demon. This might jog your memory a little bit.
Gasp! I'm assuming that I know. DM?
Yeah, I mean, you know the story, but you've never met her personally.
I was not involved in that great battle, but I have heard the tales. Very impressive. Your mother. Your match.
I'm gonna pull the ardent blade out and let it glow, and I'm gonna see her blade. Look at this beautiful blade.
My goodness, the famed sword.
Aye.
That is amazing. What has happened to her that she no longer wields it?
She has unfortunately been slain.
No.
What's a mother?
Match. Oh, excuse me. Common. Mother.
Ah.
In any
Yes,
case,
Yotia, you look very familiar. Why do you look so? I feel I have heard tales of such party, of collection of goblins and orcs and such.
well, we're quite famous across these lands.
Please tell me, orc, what have you done?
I'm gonna look at Ziv and I'm gonna say, Ziv, you're more of a storyteller than I am.
Surbeck's gonna pick his nose.
I'm gonna tell the story because goblins are typically pretty charismatic in telling stories, and I'm gonna make it like super over the top to make all of us sound cooler. Should I make a performance check on this?
Yeah.
one?
Can I help him out?
Sure.
While he's doing that, I'm going to ask the shopkeeper if he may know of
Oh,
any
God.
place where I can sell some jewelry, and if there's a magical place to get magical items.
Surbeck is going to give advantage to Ziv by poking him, going, "Don't forget part about smash."
Oh, thank God, because I got a natural 1.
The second roll's a 2. I can
Oh,
feel
please. Please be better than a 1.
So it'll constantly be like, "Don't forget
Oh.
about smash." Remember,
Wait, that's pretty good.
Remember when Surbeck crushed Skull?
it. And remember when Golden wielded the blade and fought the demon that killed his mother? Yeah, I remember that one.
I got a 15.
I remember.
Okay. So he kind of tells a story, and you know that he's kind of exaggerating a little bit because of how he's telling it, but you get the gist of all of their feats.
Bosh moi, are you perhaps the group called the Misfits?
That's
You
us.
figured us out.
Wait,
I
that's
have
not us. Yeah, the Misfits. I think you mean we're called the Gold Dawn.
gold done.
Oh shit, that's the other campaign.
Sorry.
Oh shit, I also forgot.
Good callback though.
Thanks.
That's another adventure group.
Bosh moi. Huh?
Natalia.
Да. Что?
Ah.
What?
Eve, while they're doing all this, you ask.
This is us, by the way.
You ask the shopkeeper,
Cervic's the guy on the left with the newspaper. Oh wait, it's a bat.
I'm crying. Yeah, the beep buzz.
Okay. The shopkeeper kind of mentions to you that no one really sells any magical items, but he points you in the direction of the blacksmith in case they might be interested in the jewelry.
Okay, I go in the direction of the blacksmith.
Okay, so as you're walking there, you find this crew of people. One person speaking with a Russian accent, and several other people speaking in an attempted Russian accent.
What are you guys doing? Why are you trying to sound like the people of my homeland? You're being insensitive and racist.
No, we are also from Mother Russia. I mean, Kislev.
I know, you idiot.
No, you must be mistaking me from other goblin.
I smack him in the head.
Hey, leave him alone.
Prekrasnia, thank you. You must be vampire. I recognize your accents.
Not vampire.
We all
But it's a common
that too in the
mistake.
beginning.
I mean, we are in the place where many vampires reside.
Many apologies. I am many people similar to your accent I have dealt with over the years. They have taken care of the werewolves in my country.
Oh.
See, someone with your accent is what's taught me common, and so I have difficulties sometimes communicating with common language. Greenskin is much more comfortable for me.
That's fine.
I just start clapping in the background.
With common peasants.
With my mother tongue accent. These guys, though, definitely don't do it justice. Don't even try, you idiots.
What do you mean?
And I introduced myself to her, and I said, "Oh, hello."
Hello from Russia.
Здравствуйте. So you are obviously the leader of this group?
Of course not.
Of course not.
No?
No, this group's too disorganized to have a leader.
We're all equal here.
But it's fine. It's fine.
Cerbec
Pray
biggest.
tell, what's your name?
Natalia.
Nice to meet you, Natalia. My name is Eve.
Very nice to meet you. I'm glad to meet somebody who seems more sophisticated than the others I've met in this country.
Only sophistication's up from Greenskin.
I'm gonna I'm gonna yell at Eve. Can you stop being insensitive?
Have you stop talking like my country's accent? Then yes.
Yes. Do you speak Sylvan, Eve?
I do not speak Sylvan, but I do speak Elvish.
Okay, switch to Elvish and then start speaking bad talk about other people.
Okay.
Damn it, we only know Greenskin.
Cerbec's gonna go.
Start saying smack and like that they can't understand.
Cerbec's gonna.
I start doing it too.
And Cerbec's gonna clear his throat. Fuck!
Oh.
But in Dwarvish.
And then
curse at them in
I
order
said,
to
"Well, nice talking to you, Natalia. We shall
Yes,
talk
yes.
again soon."
What are you guys doing in this town?
One of our companions had some business here in the castle. It is her home. We're just along for the ride. And now we're just doing some shopping.
I would love to join you. It's good to have some good company. I was just wandering the city for no reason. My caravan is here for the night, so I was just wandering the city.
Hey,
You cut off bad Wi-Fi connection.
Hey.
It sounds like fishbowl outside backyard.
Что? What? Did I cut out of it?
Yeah, but it was like really funny how it did it.
Right, so I am just wandering the city while my caravan is in town singing for coin, so I have nothing to do. I'd love to come with you shopping since I enjoy your companionship, Eve.
For sure, you may join me. I was just going to see the blacksmith.
Ah, fantastic. I know this blacksmith by name. I am here often when I come and parlay with the vampires.
Ah, this is awful. Maybe you can introduce me then.
Eh?
I said,
Stop.
this is nice. Then maybe you can introduce me then.
Perhaps so. Excellent. Let's go.
Let's go.
Sorry, I'm just doing a bit of housekeeping here. Ophelia, where were you? Were you heading out of the castle to meet up with everyone?
No.
it's so dark.
Okay.
Before I enter the blacksmith, I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on myself.
Oh God.
And I'm going to do it so it gives me an advantage on charisma checks.
Okay.
I would have been headed towards I imagine the war room was where Craven was headed.
Yes.
Do I know of any reason to why he would have to be so quick to leave? Is it because of the awakening?
You think it might have something to do that without knowing what's going on outside. I mean, like, Karen knows that there was a caravan that came in, but Ophelia doesn't know. So other than just that, like the awakening coming up, you don't know what else would take his attention.
Okay. I want to just mosey around towards him and also just try to figure out more information of what I've missed and if anyone... Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Do I know if the house that we just were at prior where I found the necklace was the
Haunted house.
No. Well, yes. If that's where... Okay, remind me. Was... So Sonia is Vincent's daughter, but I remember in the history of something that Sonia was also pregnant by Lucian.
Mm-hmm.
And was Lucian the one who was killed by Craven?
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit. Okay, cool, sick, awesome, great.
Drama.
Okay. Cool. So let me deal with one other thing. First, Teokata. You said you were like for a tattoo parlor. You did find one. What is it that you wanted when you were there?
Do they have any cool tattoos that I can get that will bolster my, well, at least my, if not my abilities, my coolness?
Your coolness, yes. Your abilities, no. Last time you had that magic powder that they interlaced into the
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I actually don't really have an idea of what kind of tattoo I would get, but how much are they?
Depends. It's based on size, but oh my god.
You should get a scripture that says "Daddy" with a heart around it.
I mean, you can expand on your runes, but you know that they won't be like beneficial magically.
Will that hurt my ability to get like runic tattoos later?
Probably not. You don't think it will?
Okay.
The elves have mastered the art of tattoo removal.
Okay, yeah. So then I'll see if I can just get like, kind of like an extension or an addition onto, like what my character already has, kind of thing.
All right. Yeah. He kind of quickly draws up something on a piece of parchment, and he kind of lays them out on your upper shoulder, and it kind of it connects the runes that you already have on your chest, and sort of extends them over to your elbow. And then he kind of quickly whips up a cost, and he tells you it's going to be 100 gold pieces.
I don't remember how much I had.
If you don't have enough, you're gonna work there.
Yeah, no, I do. I was looking at my coin thing, but I was looking at the wrong spot. Okay,
You're gonna be giving yourself the tattoo.
so 100 GPs.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I have.
Okay. Cool. El Brianna, you were with Eve, so you've also met Natalia. You guys are all heading towards the blacksmith.
Yeah.
So you guys are all in the same area now, minus Ophelia and Teokata. Okay, so you guys make your way to the blacksmith.
Perfect.
Is there any other shops or anything that might be of interest in the city?
Yeah, I mean, there's several shops. It all depends on what you're looking for. It's a pretty big city, so anything that you really want, you'll be able to find. But unfortunately, from what you can tell, nothing is magical in terms of weapons or armors or anything.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
Surbek is looking for a magically delicious wolf steak.
Goldblood's gonna pat him on the back and say, "We'll find one. Don't worry."
Okay. All right, blacksmith. What's going on? What do you guys want from the blacksmith now?
I had casted enhance ability on me for charisma checks
Yep.
when I went in, and I would say, "Hello."
Every time.
You have a beautiful shop here.
Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful. Don't you recognize me?
Yes, I think.
Christoph, don't you know me? Come now.
Natalia? Is it?
Christoph.
Yeah, Natalia recommended to me your shop. She said it was a fine establishment.
Indeed. Very fine, very fine. Very good. Good high quality.
And I had to see it for myself, and she's very accurate, very true.
Yes, look at the quality of these things. You know, I will revoke my recommendation if you refuse to recognize me. Look at these people. They have very many crowns. Don't you want them as customers?
Well, you know, you've been so renowned as a man of business. I actually have some business with you.
They need business, Crystal.
The conversation is like his head is looking at Eve, and then has to turn to Natalia, and then back to Eve, and then back to Natalia.
I have some fine quality wares for you. But
Yes.
I think your patrons
Yes.
will laugh and make your reputation grow even more.
You said that several times, but you haven't shown me anything.
I take out a crap. I take out what I stole from Ophelia.
We're in the shop, right?
Yes.
Do we know? Do we know that it's from?
Nope.
Like,
No
royalty
one
or
saw me
some
do
kind?
it.
No, you don't know where it's from.
I am from the dark country of Kislev, and I would like to tell you about the blacksmith there who did not treat his customers properly. First, they
Did you kill
shut
him?
his store down. After we did not buy from him for months, he could not eat, and so we brought him rats. That is all he could eat. And I will proceed giving this recommendation to all blacksmith I ever see. Do you want to eat rats, or would you like to give good price?
He's a sensible man. That's from the reputation you have praised about him. You will make good choices. Especially given this beautiful ring with the gold and lovely red stone.
Top of the
Quality.
line is
Quality.
Huh?
Can I roll for intimidation?
Ignore that.
What is going on?
Karen's programming broke.
Can I roll?
Yes,
Can I
roll
roll
for
for
it.
intimidation?
Yeah.
Can I roll for charisma persuasion?
You can roll for persuasion.
I'm gonna say to go to Surbek, Ziv, and Yop. It seems
Tell
like
you
you
crit.
found her twin.
Okay.
I think so too.
Yeah, I crit for intimidation.
Oh my god. How much are you looking for?
She's gonna look at Eve.
Out of game, what do I know this quality to be?
You probably assume it's about a couple hundred gold pieces.
300 gold.
Da.
And this will purchase future customers for you, because Eve's group, she is a large group.
He gives you 300 gold. He just wants you to leave.
Perfect. But I have so many more wares. I take the 300 gold, but I add on. I was like, I have so many more wares that you may love.
What was that? Oh, I have to go. My apprentice in the back needs my help. And then turn around and leave.
Oh, that. No worries. I'll be back tomorrow. And we'll continue our business.
Yes, don't forget about the blacksmith I told you about, Kislev.
Believe me, I will never forget this experience.
Прекрасная, thank you.
До свидания.
До свидания, good night. The National Blacksmith Day off.
Yeah, and as soon as you guys leave and there's no one else left in the shop, he locks up and closes up shop.
For good.
Retire. Don't retire, I will find you.
Oh,
Hi.
you're amazing in there. Thank you.
good
Thank
deal.
you.
Very good deal.
Make a good deal at taking
High five,
bargains.
Eve.
High five her back.
Oh my god.
It's like I'm hearing the same person twice.
What have we done?
Oh, Eve, where are you going from here? I have nothing back for me in Tiflav.
You know what? We should find a place
Please,
and
love.
sell some good brews to celebrate this by.
Good brews, yes, this sounds great. Do they have vodka?
Let's find this vodka. We must. It's necessary for celebration.
Absolutely. Your green skin friends can come too.
Yes. That. All right, are you looking to go on the hunt for like a tavern or something?
Mother vodka.
Wait, is that the same guy?
Who was that?
Wait, is that the same guy? Hold on. Wait, that.
It is the same guy.
Holy, that high kick. In a half squat, too.
Holy shit. That man is athletic.
Oh my god.
What did we create?
I'm like sweating from laughing so much.
Can
Okay.
Natalia tell a story while we're walking to the pub?
This is
Sure,
all
go for
vodka.
it.
Okay. You know, one year I find little hamster underneath my house. It liked to wear dresses I make for it. It sat at tea party. And then one day my mother come and she say, "What is there? What are you doing? That is a dead rat." And she took it from me, but I think it could have lasted a few more weeks. It was frozen solid after all.
That's true. The body can do amazing things. We used to test out the bodies to see how long they last. The young age with the. I think you could have got still a few more hours.
Popov might have been dead rat, but he was very good hamster.
Hey, as long as it doesn't smell or attract, it's all good.
It was frozen.
This
no
makes
problem.
Surbeck hungry.
Surbeck,
Hey.
we're trying to find some
Rat
booze.
steaks.
Do not talk about eating
Rat
Popov.
steaks.
Do not talk about eating Popov.
Surbeck find other rats.
I'm gonna say the Surbeck asking if he wants to go hunting. Just anything to get us away.
Wait, where are you going?
Surbeck want wolf steak.
No, it's good time.
It's always time for wolf steaks.
Hey,
Yes, but we're sick in vodka.
vodka?
Vodka.
Wait, DM. Since we're chilling in a bar, can I work on the schematics for an hour?
Yeah, you guys haven't reached the bar quite yet, but if you guys find one nearby, and when you do get there, you definitely be able to work on it.
I mean, Ziv could pretty much use one of our heads as a table. It's not right. I mean, he already does that anyways, right?
True.
Do we happen to find vodka at this place?
Vodka?
Let's see here. See if we find a new vodka. I'm just trying to get some music.
Vodka.
Gotta find Mateo's favorite playlist.
You know, it's gotta be Russian inspired now, though, man. It can't just be anything.
God damn, I don't think that's possible.
Can I get the Grey Goose?
Holy shit, that
We only
gift.
got
I
Oh,
know.
no,
what
no.
the
white goose. Sorry, dude.
That is fine. Man, I gotta make someone from Kislev, mother Kislev. That's my next character. Lucas like, I better not kill Brendan now,
Mother Kislev.
or else I'm coming back as a Kislev goblin.
Alright. So you enter an inn, and the name hanging on the outside is called the Sapphire Wand. It's a fairly packed tavern, as majority of the humans that live in this area tend to make their way here for various drinks and meals and whatnot. You find a table that's just big enough for all of you to fit at, and some of you get some stares. Majority of you being greenskins, and not really a common sight in this city. But other than the occasional side eye, no one's really stirring up any trouble with you. You got some soothing live music going on, and you can see that there is the menu is sort of scrawled into the wood just above the bar itself. Oh, this thing does not format well in Discord. 1 second.
Pretty much.
Alright, that's the menu that you see there. Sorry that's so long. Oh my god.
Surbeck's gonna walk up and say, "One, please."
One what?
He points at the menu. One menu.
Yeah, but what on the menu do you want one of?
He doesn't speak good people
Yeah.
like us.
Uh,
He wants
wants
one
one
of
of each.
everything.
Oh, okay. And he kind of holds his hand out. He wants the money.
Alright,
Sir, gives him a high five.
He looks he holds out his coin pouch and asks Ziv to pay. Help.
Alright, I pay. I pay him the amount that's due. No more, no less.
So it's gonna be
7 silver.
7 silver, yeah.
And then I'm like, Zerbeck, you want to tip the nice man?
Always make sure they dead before you leave corpse.
Alright, there you go.
He kind of takes it. Okay.
Hello, dear. Dear Barber.
Hello to you too.
Your fine establishment. I would love to get some boiled eggs and dried cabbage. Boiled eggs and cabbage and a glass of vodka. And then a glass of vodka for my new friend here named Natalia.
So 2 glasses of vodka and boiled eggs and cabbage.
I think he meant vodka.
Give him the whole bottle.
I see. Okay. If you only want the glass of vodka, it's 5 copper pieces.
I want the whole thing, but then
Yeah.
I get I pay additional 5 copper for her thing.
Perfect.
Mhm.
All right. Ophelia, these guys are at the tavern causing a ruckus. What are you doing? You quickly.
Causing a ruckus. Come on now.
I just want to walk around, listen to rumors, see what's happening in the town, see what's going on. How are people feeling about Marcus? Any gossip about Craven? Anything obviously pertaining to Vincent, I'm always going to want to hear. And anything about Vikings.
Okay. So in terms of gossip about Vincent, there really is none. You're not sure if he's well liked or if he's just feared. In terms of Marcus, again, nothing of the sort, but you do hear somebody talking about the recent, like the threat in Averheim, and they're just like, that's not a thing. Like, that's not possible. Like the fire and the flames and his face being in them, that's not a possibility.
Okay.
There are a group of people talking about recent werewolf attacks in the outer parts, just outside of the city.
Okay.
And then
Like how far? Like what is it like outside the city?
you would assume somewhere in the region of the tavern that you guys kind of popped out of.
Where we found the necklace?
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
And then you do hear the odd whisper that's sort of directed to you as you sort of return home, and you were kind of gone for so long, and you're held on a higher sort of platter because of Vincent, right? Being sort of his sire, essentially. He was your
Okay.
sire.
What are they saying?
They're just mostly just pointing out and just being like, "Hey, it's Ophelia. You remember her?"
Whenever that happens, I just happen to walk just a little taller.
Okay.
When I do my rounds, I go looking for Craven again.
Okay. So he's still in the area there with Khan.
How well do I know Khan?
You know him well enough. He's, like I said, he's sort of like the general. He kind of keeps track of all the security of the castle.
Perfect. You guys are missing all of the festivities, I say as I walk in.
Khan will reply, yeah, love, we're just going over the escort detail for when Amelia arrives.
When is she arriving?
In about 6 days.
And are you guys concerned about the whole lichen thing I've been hearing about?
So you did hear about that, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're concerned about it.
What are you doing?
Well, we're trying to bolster our numbers, trying to figure out where they're coming from.
Have you gone into the tavern? And I mentioned the place that we popped out of.
Yeah, we've been in there a few times. Just leads to a weird underground tunnel, to some sort of a underground city. We've investigated a few times. Nothing happened. Nothing came from it.
Okay. What was the name that was whispered to us from that one ghost who said to go away?
Manfred.
Yeah.
Does Manfred have control over that place?
You're asking Khan?
Yeah.
No, don't think so. Manfred's, he's been testing the borders lately, but he wouldn't dare.
I would maybe look into that.
Why, have you heard something?
Technically, no. Not from someone living.
So where did you hear it from?
Well, I came out of those spooky little caverns, and I came out of the tavern, and there was a ghost there. She had warned me to leave quickly before he arrived.
I mean, ghosts out in this part, not uncommon. But one warning you, that's strange.
Certainly. So if you're worried about Amelia and all of the other things, I would maybe take a look down there. And I look over like their maps and things. Do they have anything else that I would have wanted to peek at?
Oh, you're kind of studying what's going on there?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So you can kind of see that they've mapped out several checkpoints, and you can see that she's going to be picked up, or, well, she's going to be dropped off at the borders of Kislev and Norska, on the shores there, just on the Bretonnian side, sorry, the Empire side, and then she's going to arrive by caravan into where you guys are now, Tempelhof. So their detail is basically going to set up several checkpoints along the way.
Okay. And she arrives in 4 days, you said? 6 days. Six
yeah.
days. Okay. Okay. I just kind of like linger around and listen to them plan out the whole thing with Amelia. And see if they say anything else of interest. Since I've been gone for so long.
Okay. Okay, you hooligans at the tavern.
Hey.
Did you all mark off your cash for what you wanted?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
I get to know Natalie more.
Okay. Natalia.
Yeah, sorry. Now that we've had a couple of vodkas.
Oh God.
Vodka.
Vodkas. So, tell me about yourself. Why is your accent so similar to mine?
Well, Surbeck grew up in a greenskin tribe, and now Surbeck traveling. So maybe accent similar, cause well traveled.
Well, I was talking to Eve, but your input is welcome.
Oh.
Yes. Yes, no, it's good. It's good. It's fine. That's good.
This is how my people speak in Nagoro. It's very, very far in the west of the world. Actually, it's kind of similar to where you described you're from. It's very cold.
Good. Krasny, yes.
Mm-hmm.
So, what inspires you to travel along, Eve?
Well, I was actually in search of some strong people to help me deal with a personal affair. And I'm not really a one-job person type of thing.
I see, I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, well, back in Kislev, me poor match, she and needs gold for me to raise to take care of her. And I went out on the raid this time with the caravan to thank the vampires for the protection, and I was hoping to gain some gold while I was out. But this adventuring I've heard of the Golden Party sounds much more exciting.
Well, we'd love to. I mean, I don't speak for all, but you know what? I think I'm going to. I'm going to. We'd love to have you around. And we happen to come across some gold and some fancy things from time to time.
This sounds very promising.
Da.
Me much would like that, Minya much. She would like gold and jewels and such. I think it would be good for the doctor.
And you will make a name for yourself. The gold done. You were known to travel, and our name has been heard, and yeah, she'll be very proud.
Is good badge to bring along. How many more are in your party that are not here today?
I'm very, very tired from all the vodka. I can't do that.
Yes. I look forward to meeting the rest of your party. For now, I will join you on your travels.
I'm excited by this affair, and then I toast her with my glass of vodka.
She also toasts and she chugs whatever vodka is remaining in the glass.
I'm gonna whisper to Gul'dan and Surbeck. I wonder what's gonna happen when they both want to steal something from someone at the same time.
They'll just steal more.
Surbeck is going to chug his vodka, and then he's gonna say, "Bartender, more Wadco."
Wadco.
I could just sip my brandy and say to Ziv, "They'll just steal more." What do you mean? We're all doomed.
Natalia is gonna start giggling and go up to the live performing singer and offer to sing a song for gold.
Okay.
And Surbeck's gonna go up to help.
Before she goes up,
so
I ask her, are you a bard by any chance? What's your trade in the trade of music?
No, but in my country we sing a lot and we are very good singers.
Oh, that is awesome. But I'm wondering, how do you fight? Are you going to be able to handle yourself in battle?
I will be more dodgy than you were expecting. She rolls a 19 for performance and starts singing about
Okay.
You probably have to roll at disadvantage because Surbeck's
Mother
helping you.
Kislev.
So she gets advantage because of her wood elf background, but because Surbeck is helping, it would be a disadvantage. So it's just a straight up roll. So you said you rolled a 19. Did you roll it once or did you roll it twice?
So my first roll was an 18.
So
So
you're
19.
Yeah, you're good. Yeah, it's pretty good, and people start.
Zerpek just bangs some drums.
He's banging his belly armor and he's yelling. Ah!
Like at the end of every note that you sing, Rebecca just yells a little bit.
Ah!
Minya navut Natalia.
Ah!
Beautiful song. on Vodka, she goes up and makes a beautiful performance.
With
Or
Zerpek.
the patron, yeah, with Zerpek.
Yeah, so from the patrons that have tipped you and given you guys coin, you've made a total of 10 gold pieces.
Each?
Yeah.
No, total.
Oh, okay.
She'll give you 2 for your percussion.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Should do more often.
Hell yes, we should. Monia, good. Bosh moj, was very good. Прекрасная.
Zerpek is gonna spend all the 2 gold on more Wadco.
More.
Alright, so the bartender comes with.
I'm
several bottles of
impressed by
vodka.
her performance that I give her 1 silver ring.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
From the pristine Ophelia collection.
Well, no, I said you deserve a present for helping me.
Wait, are you framing her?
That's
Are
totally
you
what's going on.
framing her? Yeah, take this beautiful ring. Make sure to show it to Ophelia.
No, it's not the same ring. I sold that ring.
Oh, okay.
God.
That would be so funny.
Прекрасная. Without any more thought, she puts it on her main finger.
I give her just a silver ring, and I say it's thanks for everything and a welcome gift.
I'm so glad to get you good discount at the blacksmith. Let me know if I can help you again. I can intimidate quite well.
I think we'll meet a great here.
Yes, good. What you said.
Yeah.
Good team.
Alright, Teokata, your tattoo is complete at this point. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try and catch up with these guys.
Tavern, okay. So you catch them as just as Zerpek, finishes ordering up a huge round of vodka, and they're all just laughing, joking.
Telkata, come have some of this Wadco.
What is Wadco?
Oh, Telkada, they say. Hello, my name is Natalia.
You're a funny speaking wood elf.
I beg your pardon, that's racist, young man.
She's allowed to have
It's racist. I'm a wood elf. I'm saying
He is a wood elf, yeah.
She is a very well-traveled wood elf.
If this is one of your friends,
I mean, he's a travel companion. We haven't gotten very close.
He,
Friend is a bit of a stretch.
he is our friend.
you needn't say nothing else, because Zerpek has granted contentment in my eyes. So if he says that Telkid is good, then it's fine. I'll forgive you this time.
Natalia here shows Zerpek Wadco. Very delicious. Try some.
Yes, vodka.
does my character like Wadco?
Yeah, I mean, you've had it before. It's nothing special.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, Wadco, very delicious, sir.
I'm just drinking straight out of the bottle at this point.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab a glass of Wadco myself.
Natalia's gonna grab Eve's arm and we're gonna go dance on the dance floor.
Oh gosh.
We've had enough vodka, we can.
I don't do very. I don't know.
Cerbec's gonna push her up.
We stumble, but we're very happy about it.
Okay. I just copy Natalia's dance moves because I am not a dancer by trade.
She breaks out the moves.
I'm very intoxicated at this point, by the way.
Oh yeah, obviously Natalia is too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just having a good time.
Yeah.
All right. Can I get everyone except for Surbeck and Teokada to give me a Constitution saving throw, and Ophelia as well, since we're not there.
Wait, I'm just drinking my apple cider.
Okay. And Yop.
Wait, that's so rich. Wow.
The Wadco's
Fisk.
Fisk. Sorry, yeah, I meant Fisk.
Wait, was Bless cast on us before this happened?
Nope.
Which one was it? Constitution?
If we weren't, maybe if we
What's
weren't
happening?
feeling, we would have.
It's honestly mainly just Natalia and Eve.
How come every single time we're not fighting is when I crit every single time?
Yeah,
Wait, so what's happening?
They're getting
y'all are getting hammered.
Well, I don't know about y'all, but I'm good.
Oh no, I'm not good.
So what, this just determines if we're drunk or not?
Yeah.
Can Natalia use her reaction to catch Eve from falling to the floor?
So she doesn't fall to the floor. So as you pick her up to go onto the dance floor, she just goes, this is not my greatest strong.
Can I use dexterity to dodge the vomit?
Yeah, you're dexterous enough that you get out of the way.
Okay. How about
Oh, God.
Vodka.
So
Vodka.
Cerbec's going to help her and wipe her mouth with his cloth. His shirt cloth.
Oh, gross.
You might throw up again. What do you mean?
I push him away from me.
Can I try to use my backpack to catch it all?
As Surbeck gets closer,
I don't think you have enough
makes
time.
puke on him.
That's okay. That's probably a cleaning for Surbeck.
Natalia will escort Eve to her room.
That's very far, but okay.
Surbeck will help.
The journey book will go.
Surbeck will sling her over his shoulder and walk her.
Don't touch me, you'll stink.
Surbeck's gonna pet her head. It's okay, just rest.
I've got 50 feet of hempen rope in my backpack. I'd like to tie her hair back for her.
A lot of rope for some hair.
Yeah. Well, a bit of it. I'd like to cut off a bit of the rope and tie her hair back, so it's not gonna be a big mess.
Can I roll at disadvantage?
You're
Eve's
underwater.
underground.
You're underwater.
You're too drunk.
The vodka really got to you this
It
time.
really got through.
The Wadco.
The Wadco really did the number.
Can I roll an advantage to try to get out of his grip?
Can you roll with what to get out of his grip?
Out of Surbeck's grip.
Yeah, you have to roll a strength check, but you're pretty drunk, so yeah, you have to be at disadvantage.
Okay.
Surbeck's petting your head.
So yeah, Natalia, your kids left blood, saving you there.
Can I roll persuasion to try to calm Eve down?
Sure.
Yeah?
Yep.
Oh wow, I did pretty good.
You just barely didn't make it.
Yeah, you just barely didn't make it.
Damn it. Okay.
It's okay. Rest.
I keep consistently vomiting on him.
I'd like to roll persuasion to calm Eve down that it's okay.
Actually, I'll vomit and then I'll dry heave.
That doesn't bother Surbeck in the slightest.
Not at all. It's an improvement on the smell.
Yeah.
Natalia got a 19. It's no problem. It's okay. We're going to rest and then we will drink again tomorrow.
Take me to the shower. Don't let Surbeck touch me. He's going to ruin it.
Okay,
I'm still petting her head.
she's gonna rip Eve from Surbek's arms and hold her and continue down the hallway and like, it's okay, Surbek will not touch you if you do not like.
We're not in a hallway. It's a long walk back to the
Yeah.
the house. So you might need
Alright.
Surbek to carry her.
Should I roll strength for ability to bring Eve home?
Yeah, if you're gonna sort of rip her out of Surbek's grasp
I'm
to
gonna
try to carry
try.
it.
So
I'm gonna
Surbek
try.
would just give her to you, but you might need
The muscle.
Surbek's strength
Yeah,
to
that's a
carry
3. I
her.
need his help.
Yeah, so you try to rip her out, and then you realize that she's all dead weight, and you can't really lift her. So you kind of employ Surbek once again.
Yeah. I'll be like, oh, don't worry, I am now a strong man. It's okay.
You're pretending.
It's still me holding you. I feel like Surbek, but it is Natalia.
I believe her.
Surbek goes and pets her head again.
I am betting your head now, Eve. It's just me.
Just don't let Surbek touch me.
I
He
won't. It's
stinks.
fine. It's fine. It's not very bad. No problem.
And I want to shower.
No, we can take care of that. We're almost home.
Are the rest of us just following and laughing, or
What do you want to do? Yeah, you could follow and laugh.
I'm gonna look to Ziv and ask, "Hey, what's the plan?"
I'm still working on my schematic, I think.
All right, I keep drinking this Wadco.
Yeah, Surbek's still gonna be chugging
Wadco.
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 All right, so Yop, Teokata, Eldriana, Goldun,
I gotta ask you,
Ragrick, and Ziv. You guys are all still at the tavern, and the two of you, Bragrick and Ziv, are working on that schematic. So
Cool.
if you guys, in the time that you've taken so far, you've gotten about 2/3 of the way complete. So you just need maybe another hour.
Cool. I'm gonna continue drinking while I work on it.
I'm gonna ask Yop if he wants to have a drinking contest.
Sure.
Well, I challenge Goldman to a drinking contest too.
All right, let's do it.
Us three.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. Who else wants in on the drinking contest?
Surbek, if Surbek was here, he'd want in.
Well, Natalia is busy, but she would.
Can we metagame this and wait until Surbek comes back? Surbek would have said, "I'll be back." Before he left.
Well, Golden just said, maybe Surbek would want to be involved.
Yeah, we'll wait.
Yeah, we'll take Eve to bed
Okay.
and then come back for a drinking contest.
So you make it to the castle, and then as you get there, the guards kind of stop you, and then they wait for Ophelia to come and retrieve you at the door.
That laugh.
What cackle?
What are you talking about? I didn't laugh at all.
No, really, she's staying here. She told me. She has a room. You know Ophelia? She's very famous here. Seriously, she belongs here. We're not just drunk people, okay?
Oh wow, am I actually summoned?
Yes, you are summoned to the front gate.
Oh god, that laugh.
Is your name Ophelia? Hello, I have your friend here. Please take her to bed.
Hi, Ophelia. Eve.
Damn it! Oh,
Eve had too much
Surbek is
Wadco.
here.
Mhm.
Oh, the vodka.
Shush me, Dahlia.
Oh, don't let Surbek touch me.
Shush me, Dahlia. It's fine.
Surbek continues
He
to
is
pet your
so
head.
stinky.
I'm immediately annoyed by this strange person who also sounds like Eve, who's also pissed drunk and probably has puke on herself.
Gross.
I look
Smells
to
of vodka.
I look
Wadko.
to the guard.
Moja дорогая, it's fine, don't worry, she'll take care of you, moja дорогая. I mean, my dear, sorry, excuse my comment.
This our new friend, Natalia. She show us
Hello.
Wadco.
Yes, I introduce Vodka. Nice to meet you. Ophelia, I've heard of you.
Have you?
They all say so many good things about you.
Eve did.
Oh yes, Eve is very happy tonight.
Sing, Natalia.
Oh yes. Здравствуйте, меня зовут.
Okay. DM,
Yeah.
if we ever have to have unwanted guests, where do they belong?
What?
It's not a dungeon.
Well, unwanted guests wouldn't be allowed in the castle, but
Right.
Guests that don't belong in the
Oh,
castle, that
okay.
stay in the castle.
Better yet, where would a servant stay?
Or horse.
Or a horse.
Why?
We have
Why?
horses?
They would not stay in the castle.
Ah.
One moment. I bring friend Eve to bed tonight, no problem. And I stay with Caravan. Was the plan for the night? They are waiting for me.
Okay, no problem. You and Sorbet go.
Oh. Nice to meet you. Здравствуйте.
Pleasure.
Come
Such
back, Natalia.
Pleasure.
Yes, Eve, mean you're, yeah.
I start closing the door.
Bye, Eve.
Don't bite me, Ophelia.
Surbeck waves to Ophelia. Surbeck, be back.
Don't let her bite me.
I would like it to be known that I'm not touching her.
Okay.
Are you saying this out loud as you close the door?
No.
I'm yelling at you guys. You're like, don't let her bite me.
One of the guards. Do we have a dungeon cellar or something? Something far?
We do have a dungeon.
I'm not asking him. I would know this.
We do have a dungeon.
I look to one of the guards. Just put her in a dungeon. You don't have to lock the door, but just get her away from my bedroom.
Immediately as she says dungeon, I run away.
Girl, you're pissed drunk.
Yeah, I don't know if you can.
Yeah, if you're attempting to run.
Away, Natalia has her arms. Okay.
Except I closed the door on you.
Yeah, at this point we're just walking back to the bar for the drinking contest.
Yeah.
That's true. Sorry, Eve.
No.
No, the drinking contest.
So you guys are heading back to the tavern now?
Yeah,
With Eve or without?
without.
Okay. So one of the guards grabs Eve and carries her down into
I say,
the
don't
dungeon.
bite me. Don't bite me. Keep your fangs to yourself.
All right. He puts you into a cell, but up with Ophelia's request, he keeps the door open. Okay, so you guys make your way back to the tavern. So now it's everyone except for Ophelia, Eve. You guys are all at the tavern.
Hey, welcome back. We were just about to have a drinking contest.
Surbeck in.
Natalia?
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
All right. Let's settle it then.
Hell yeah!
It's almost as if you lost your accent there for a second.
It is the vodka. Excuse me.
One of the there's a halfling dressed in some sort of plate armor nearby. Did you say drinking contest?
Yes, drinking contest.
Wait, another halfling?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Does he look
yes.
like Yelp?
No, he doesn't
Drinking
look like that.
contest. I sort of eye him up and down and see what he's doing here.
He's got auburn hair, brown eyes. He's only about maybe an inch taller than you are.
I'm gonna say out loud, what the hell's with everybody having a double today?
I think I might be drunk.
No, it's the vodka is good.
The barkeeper come over. This contest, I'll allow it, but if anyone else pukes on my floor, y'all gotta leave.
Zerbeck will clean.
You better.
You better.
So, how much of what am I bringing you?
Wadko!
Vodka! Vodka.
Okay. How many contestants do we have here?
I'll join.
8?
I'll also join.
Oh, Ziv's in too. Okay, so we have. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
You know I'm in.
5. Eldriana, you in?
No.
And
So we have 6 members of the Gold Dawn and 1 rando.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Alright.
am I the rando?
No,
No.
it's the halfling.
The other halfling. I sit beside the halfling.
Oh,
Yelp's
I'm
double.
already a gold dawn. Okay.
Am I the rando?
I mean, I'm pretty new, so.
I wouldn't do it like that, Ashley. Come on.
Alright, alright.
Alright. So he starts by bringing each of you 3 glasses of vodka.
vodka.
Vodka. Alright. Begin.
Zerbeck's gonna drink all 3.
Natalia will also drink all 3 and then start in on a story about her babushka. One day, she drank vodka from sunrise to sunset, and although she was completely naked, she took care of the entire city for 3
And she.
and she did not need the clothing. It was cold winter, very cold winter, but she really navigated that entire Republican setting 100%.
Zerbeck's confused, but he laughs.
I did not.
Oh my god. Such good improv.
I'm gonna drink all 3 glasses as well.
I'm gonna drink all 3 glasses.
Do we have to do a con save?
DM,
Yes.
you guys are all cutting out.
Yeah, you have to do a Constitution saving.
Okay.
We gotta do.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Zerbeck's out immediately.
You're not gonna believe it.
Oh, here we
I
go.
crit.
I got 20.
Again.
How did Ziv stay alive?
Wait, did I stay alive? What's the DC?
So let's see here. I'm waiting for a few more.
Ah,
Sir
Minya
Beck.
babushka would be so proud of me right now.
Surbeck's a
I should
babushka right
strip
now.
naked in honor of her memory.
Sir Beck's about to turn out like Eve right now, except we can't.
Look, have
carry
you had
on.
any previous drinks before this?
What?
Do you have any previous drinks before?
Just from the meal, the dragon thing.
Bragrick, what did you get?
$10.
Okay. Yo, you just made it, but Surbeck,
Yes.
too much previous drinking ahead of this contest has rendered you at a disadvantage. For some reason, this half elf could just really hold their liquor. As
Bada boom!
you don't
What happened?
you don't puke, but you kind of pass out, but because you're so big, you just kind of crash up against the wall, and it just looks like you're sleeping.
He's tired.
The barkeep comes out with one drink each now.
Another one?
I'ma chug it.
So those of you that are left,
For
roll
the motherland!
my con save again, and just
I cannot
favor.
joke about this. I crit again.
Wait,
Minus what?
who's left?
Bragrick, Yope. So Ziv, Bragrick, Yope, Goldon, Natalia, and the other halfling.
Oof, I have 12. I'm getting
What was
worse.
it? Minus something, you said.
Just one, yeah.
Oh, we're getting around the same number.
Con check or con save? Sorry.
It's a con save. Yeah, sorry.
Con save. 19.
Yeah, Bragrick, I don't know if the con save will make a difference, because I don't know if you're proficient in Constitution saving throws.
Yes, I am.
Just add your... So just be adding 3 to your result there. But then it's -1 on top of that. So you have the 15. Ziv has a 11. I'm assuming you didn't include the -1, or did you?
Oh, I did not.
So you got an 11. Okay. Another natural 20. Okay. So,
What can
Ziv.
what I was made for?
You and the other halfling both begin to heave.
No!
Oh. Oh, yikes.
No!
Ha! I'm the better halfling.
The halfling that was next to Yope, like run outside before you hear like the splattering of vomit on the floor.
Oh. Ew.
Oh.
Okay. Brings out another round for those that are remaining. So Natalia, Goldon, Yope, and Ziv.
Oh, that's it?
Just
I'm gonna say in greenskin, alright boys, let's go!
Let's
Is
go!
it gonna be still -1 or
2 this time.
It don't matter. Here we go.
is it still -1?
Yeah.
2.
2. Okay.
Golden's still going strong.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Natalia is at 17 with the -2.
That was a +2.
No, -2. So I mean,
Minus?
you could have +2 to your save, but then I'm adding a -2 to your save
Okay,
for
so
the
it's
amount
15.
around.
Okay, 15.
That's so 15. Okay. Okay. So, Yope, unfortunately for you, you deemed yourself more of a halfling than the other halfling, but you suffer the same fate as you.
Can I aim to puke on him?
Sure.
Oh.
This
So
I like it.
Hold on, and Natalia.
Oh. And
Bragrick.
Bragrick.
You didn't roll the last one, did you?
Nope.
Yeah, roll it up.
Pardon?
Roll it up.
Mm.
You
Natalia
have
would
to-
like.
Pardon?
Something, don't you?
Yes.
Usually you're going to fail.
Natalia would like to shake Golden's hand and make an offer. You can give up now and we can both be victors, or you can continue to challenge me. I'll leave it up to you.
She's
Give up
talking to
now.
me?
Never.
And a gold on.
You refuse to be my equal?
This is a competition. There must be a winner.
So you refuse to be equals. Very well. We shall see who comes out on top.
Rick, what are you doing?
I'm gonna continue to drink in this contest.
Check.
Right.
Oh, he's still in with a 9? Damn.
Oh. Okay. -3?
Yeah, roll it up, and it'll be a -3 to your results.
15.
12.
Oh no, I'm not typing anywhere. There we go.
I'm just checking that thing for you there. Oh, that's right.
Yep.
Okay. So what did your roll go down?
12.
What did you roll, Natalia?
I got a 15.
Golden, unfortunately, you should have taken Natalia's offer as you suffer the same fate as Yope.
Wait, this guy's still in there with a 9? What the hell?
Bradrick is going. He's just drinking and drinking, and it doesn't seem to phase him.
Alright, so once Golden collapses, I'd like to take a permanent marker and like draw a dick on his face.
Oh wow.
I wish Surbeck was awake.
Like as punishment. Yep, seems like a good punishment. It's like the super permanent marker. And, you know, 2 big circles, and then 1 long, like, cylinder.
It's a Surbeck dick.
Yeah, right on his face. I tried to make peace, but, you know, some people just can't.
You tried to make
Alright.
peace, and now you're making penis.
Now I'm making penis.
In my drunken words, I'm gonna say there can only be one winner.
Okay. Bradrick and Natalia, you guys are the last ones. Roll it up again.
Ragrick, you want to continue this, or do you want to be allies?
Come on now. This is Bragrick we're talking about.
Oh, let me talk to Bragrick. Come on, Bragrick. Do you want to be best friends? Or do you want to be enemies?
Question. Bradrick is
Roll
who
intimidation.
appear to look like.
What?
What?
What do you appear to be?
I'm going to deceive her that I'm drunk.
Okay, so to you, Natalia, he looks drunk.
So,
And I'm gonna stumble and slur my words, be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I got this down pat.
I'd like to pat him on the shoulder and tell him that I don't want to embarrass him and that we can still be friends. That we don't have to have this last shot if he doesn't feel comfortable.
I'm gonna be like, hey, I've drinking beer out of my cannon before. I got this.
Golden's
Okay,
gonna
if
hear
that's
this.
how you feel.
Golden's gonna
Let's
hear this
go.
and yell for Bragrick. Go on, Bragrick.
Alright, Braglick, it's on. Prove your race is
roll it
strong
up.
in Constitution.
Roll it up.
Bragrick. Oh, Bragrick, baby, let's go.
So it's a nice.
-3?
I believe it's -4 now.
Yeah. 4.
-4 is 15.
Natalia, you've had probably your weight in vodka tonight, so
Typical.
you feel the weight, and you feel that rumbling in your stomach, and you know it's time for you to leave before you make a mess on the floor.
Oh no.
So, Bragrick is the winner, although it's a bit of a cheat.
It's a bit of a cheat.
I'm gonna casually look around, stand up, stroll over to the barkeep, give him 2 gold, and be like, hopefully this will cover any mess my compadres have caused.
He appeared to be extremely drunk before, and then once he won the competition, he casually walks over to the bar without any issues, no stumbling, no nothing, and no slurring of words when he speaks to the barkeep.
You've been bamboozled.
Bradrick would have never lost that competition.
He's a dwarf. They live to drink. They drink when they're born.
They don't drink milk, they drink ale.
Yeah.
Straight from the heat.
No, straight from the rock. We squeeze it from the mountain itself.
Surbeck's taking a nice little nap.
So since it's only about midday, y'all are pissed drunk.
Oh god.
Wait, isn't it like nighttime though? Like
No, it felt like that.
looks like nighttime, but it's technically midday.
We all day drank.
So am I? Who's passed out in the bar right now?
Surbeck.
Everyone except for Teokata, Eldriana, and that's
Well, I can't just leave him on the floor like that. Well, I could, but I'm gonna turn the barkeep and be like, "What do you want done with them?" And I'm gonna point to the passed out people that are on the floor.
Oh, do you guys have a place to stay for the day?
It's a bit of a walk, but I think maybe I can get them there.
It's okay, we can carry Sirbeck.
You're passed out though.
Surbeck, with all of his stuff, weighs 708 pounds.
I'm gonna turn to the barkeep and be like, "Do you have
Wait, sorry,
any
908.
horses?"
908 pounds.
I'm gonna ask the barkeep if he has any horses and a wagon he could spare for us to borrow to transport our friend.
Or
Break the
perhaps a
way.
dragon.
He turns away from the table and under his breath goes, "Fucking tourist." As he comes around the barkeep and he leads you to an area where you see several caravans.
Ooh.
And he sort of pulls one over to you. "Bring this back, okay?"
I'd be like, "I will. And I'll give him a gold for letting us borrow it." I'm gonna.
You seem alright.
I'm gonna jump on the wagon and drive it to the front, around the front, and I guess we're gonna try to start loading up the people.
So you make it to the front of the castle, and seeing that the only sober people left is you and the two elves, you reach the gates, and again, Ophelia, you are summoned to the front.
Oh, wait. Ophelia's not available at the moment. So Ophelia would not leave.
So outside your door, you hear Craven. "Ophelia, they need you at the front now."
Oh, it's Craven who came to find me.
Mm-mm.
Who is it?
Housekeeping.
Craven.
I slip out of bed and put the sheet around me, open the door. I'm a little busy right now.
Your fun can continue later. We'll leave you at the front. Your guests are a little bit intoxicated.
Oh. Oh, that's easy. They can just put them with Eve, the other one who's also intoxicated. Who was the guard that I spoke to at the front?
Who was it?
Yeah.
You don't know him by name.
The guard at the front. I gave him instructions on what to do. So unless you're planning on joining, I'm gonna go back to what I was doing. Or whom.
Gross.
So you want us to put your friends in the dungeon?
Yep. They're gonna throw up in my bedroom if not.
He just walks away. Alright, so then those of you that aren't passed out, you see as several guards come and carry several members of your party to the dungeons. Braggart, Adriana, and Telcata, you guys are obviously still welcome to stay within Ophelia's living quarters, but you're also not extremely drunk, so I'm not sure what you want to do.
I'm gonna help bring those drunk, passed out people to where everyone else goes, and then it's midday, right?
Yeah, it's midday.
Dang. I'm gonna, after I take them back and plop them carefully in a circle, all just kind of hugging each other like hamster pile. I'm
Okay.
going to
Ew.
then. Well, it may be cold and they need warmth. So
Okay.
I'm gonna hamster pile them all there, and then
They're
I'm
gonna just throw up on each other. Well, I
Sounds
guess
like
the
a
puke will keep them warm.
sounds like a them problem.
Yeah, it's true. Hey,
Anyway.
listen, at least now when you go into the bedroom that you'll be sleeping in, it won't smell like puke.
That is true. Plan ahead. And I'm gonna then, after I drop them off, I'm gonna then go back to the gatehouse, thank the guard for letting us in, and I'm actually gonna jump back on the carriage, turn it back around, and take it back to the barkeep.
All right. So, is there anything that the two of you want to do, Eldriana and Telkara, in particular? Otherwise, I think we will call it there for the night.
No, I didn't have anything in particular.
I'm good to go too.
All right. Well, thanks for playing tonight, guys. It was an interesting one.
What a
It was a good
spicy
time.
ride.
Entertaining fish.
I love
Not
it.
at
I love your
all.
new character, Ashley.
I love that we probably did 0 of Luca's content for tonight.
I'm
You
looking.
have content set up.
I had a lot. I felt like I had a lot lined up, and I think we made it through one page.
Oh,
Stuff.
no, I'm sorry.
Hey,
No,
that's,
it's fine.
that's writing for you in the future.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's something I had done for next week already. Like I said, it's totally not what I anticipated, but
Would you like
awesome
the turn?
nonetheless. Yeah, awesome. Loved it.
I am so excited to see Eve wake up in a smelly dungeon beside Surbek's face.
Ugh, gross.
It's gonna
My
be
character
great.
is going to hate it.
At least the greenskins are used to the smell.
Green skin gang, let's go.
Greenskin gang. You want to play some Valorant?
Oh,
Yeah,
what?
shit. He forgot the Red Bull, baby.
He didn't buy any this week.
Yeah, I'll hop into the other Discord.
I'll
GG,
play a couple
everybody.
of games.
GG.
GG.